Alright, let's rate some censored games. So basically this is one of those funny stories. So basically what happened is that when the Crash Bandicoot was brought to Japan, locals thought that, well, it looks too violent. So they had to like overhaul the graphics and make the marketing material so Crash wouldn't look as dangerous. So this is kind of inside joke basically. But yeah, very light censorship. But I think I'm just pointing out how the age rating systems work. Overall, Crash Bandicoot has had like from E to everyone to 10 plus or PEGI 12, depending on the game. So far we have been like reviewing like adult games basically, but this is not adult game. Previously, I actually played the Love Reborn a bit longer through, and yeah, I can attest that it's definitely like 18 level game in the end if you'd play the uncensored version of it. So that's the idea. But do like a Crash PS1 Looney Tunes look like a PS1? Yeah, it's definitely like very much a Looney Tunes. Cartoon violence is the reason for the 12 age rating in the PEGI system. But I'll check what the Finnish Age Rating would be. But let's start playing. This is insane version, which has like all these three games. Crash Bandicoot 4 has had like a higher age rating for some reason. I have been playing the first game on the PS1.
But Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant.
Age rating 7.
We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
This is like a remastered version.
The vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
Failure again. Capture him.
Uh-oh.
Yep, slapstick.
Prepare the female.
Good job in recreating the first 3 games. Pros and cons. Yeah, I'll have to test this out. Oh no, they took a Crash Bandicoot's girlfriend. But yeah, definitely like seems like a good quality so far. So this is much like a... Okay, so you spin right. Things jump, spin, inventory, okay. Oops. Yeah, I'm not great in this game, I have to admit. But I remember playing the PS1 version. one of the most adored platformers. So, yep, if I can play. I'm very bored in these kind of games. But yeah, talking about the age ratings with the Crash Bandicoot is kind of a joke here. Okay, so we can those suspects. Can't remember this game anymore. Third game was just captured on PS1. More like action girl. Knocking out the lab guy. Ah, okay. Okay, check it out. Yeah, there's always like a differences with the remake. It's not exactly the same just because the hardware is basically different and there's been like a remastering process. But this feels like it's pretty much like the original game. But I'm missing the jump just because I'm deaf. I don't have a deaf vision. But I definitely like the game mechanics. Ah! I can't really. Yeah, I'm afraid it's showing how bad I'm at this game. I think my roommate can attest to that. I'm playing platform games even pretty bad in those. Yeah. So what are the biggest differences in this remake? Anyone can tell. Yeah, Crash is all about tricking you in the depth of jump. Yeah, definitely. He's wiping. Great. But you missed like many small boxes. This was censored. This was actually censored in a Japanese version. So only one box fell on the Crash and not like 11. So very interesting changes. Like okay, it's a localization, but okay. Coco playable in the first two titles. Oh, nice. Jungle rollers, speed. Okay, so now you can actually select what you play. Let's try to make this better. Basically, I usually hit my head into the wall until I overlearn the... How do you get this? Can't remember. Basically, overlearning the game is my style of play. More boxes need to be destroyed. Okay. Yep. Ah! Oh, the change was Crash Smash Destiny 2. Okay. I haven't played the second game of the series, so... I've sometimes thought about making a game jam game like this, but still like wondering how do I like draw the depth perception to be like better than and not worse. Because the fact is that we are playing with a flat screen. Depth perception isn't like best in any of these games by default. American Review is Looney Tunes, Peli-Rami, flatting pattern animal or something. Yeah, that's always like a I fell. Yeah, definitely. So this talk about the cartoon violence is old as sky basically. Discussion. And I think every country went through that discussion back in the day. I don't think the cartoon violence is something that parents are concerned in these days. It used to be like something people were worried about. Then again, parents were like worried about Dungeons and Dragons, and it's called media panic these days. It used to be like moral panic, but now it's like a moral media panic. Like there's like always like something threatening your kids. Japan killer, I mean. Oh, okay. Wait, now it went better. This is exactly like in the PS1. Okay. Ah, restart. Oh no. Yeah, well, okay, let's try to beat my record. So now we just go fast. Screw the boxes. Time for Shapari's real dive. Okay. Apparently we've got some improvement here. Yeah, it's better. It's better. No. Okay. Ouch. Don't eat me. Okay. Yep. Definitely like a... I think this is like a Kratos remake. How did we win this again? Okay, jump over. Okay. Well, if I hit that time goals and crash them, it was gonna stop time. Paying forward to relic on that one, okay. Ouch. careful timing. Okay, these are making a suicide by jumping into that chasm. You jump on the TNT, you don't spin it. Yep, apparently. Apparently so. I mean, I think this was adoring game in a PSP. I mean, my friends really like this. More like an action gamer myself. And simulator. Skunks are attacking. I like how his shoes are. Game over. Yes. Spinning TNT is dead. Okay, thanks for the advice. That's the game. Them save for the all-time PS1. All 3 Crash titles made in top 10. Yep. Yeah, really popular. And I'm from Finland, so this was really popular here as well. All over the world, I guess. But honestly, does this is this earning like a age rating 12? And I don't think so. I mean, for the Finnish age rating, this would be like a. Okay, this is tricky. I think this is tricky. This is actually very tricky. Oh no, it's exploding. I think I saw my friend doing that once. You had a PS1 that was one of these titles you had to get into your collection. Yeah, definitely. And my friend played this on my PS1, so we made. I suppose this was like way too much for the Japanese. The box is dropping on the trash here. So let's check the age rating criteria. Okay. So semi-official English version of the Finnish age rating. I'm actually certified to keep these. You can see these are basically the same than Pan-European Game Information System. Marking spot, the criteria is definitely, and I think that's a very mild violence, but then again, Crash was tortured at the start. So I would go with this mild violence criteria 12, unrealistic, comically exaggerated. So it would be like more than. Well, I would say that 7 would be like pretty okay. So that's my 5 cents, basically. But yeah, it's fun to play this for a long time, longest time. And this is an insane collection. It's nice because you get the log like all 3 games. Okay, this is the level I hated. Yeah. You can get used to like going forward, and now you need to go to the side. Although you could actually argue that this is exactly like the platformers back in my day, in the 80s. Ouch. Monkey goes. Oh, okay, let's not drop. Every bird is different in America. Top 8 rating. Yeah, Peggy, Pan-European Game Information System is one of things I know way too much, or used to know. And it had its own can of worms, basically, because it tried to be like a severe, but then again it wasn't like really excelling, because they had like a worse distress criteria than Finnish Age Rating system. So Finnish Age Rating system is natural, but it's not really much used because Google Play is using the Peggy Age Rating system, and that's like a certain version of that system. Why I'm jumping too early? Yeah, can chew the bubble gum and walk at the same time. That's usually difficult. The dog can jump at the same time. Go away, man. Extra life from there. I need to. Okay, now we are going. I'm playing amazingly a lot of platformer games, considering that I consider them like a burst of my skill. No. That was like a. There were some trick here. You need to like, okay. Ouch. Like hard right or something. Let's please checkpoint. Monkey go away. Go away. You should jump on the turtle and get that. This is the shield guy. With the Europe is that Peggy Pan-European Game Information System should be like a legally binding. Of course, countries like Germany, of course, they decide by themselves if they allow the games to be sold. But small countries like Finland can't really like they go with the general system. which is sad because I think the Finnish Age Rating system would be like a pretty good by itself, or even better in some aspects. Get the third token for the girlfriend. Wait, I think you could have jumped like over the left. I missed a lot of success this time. Now we are going towards the camera. What heresy is this? And since this was made for the TV, 4:3 TV aspect ratio, the character need to be like pretty close to the camera here. So, oh no, this is Indiana Jones. I like his expression though. The expression was funny. Balance. I'm actually hungry. I need to stop soon. This is like a third game I'm streaming today. So. And now we have a different view again. Yeah, I think this was a different game than others, just because it kept changing the point of view, basically. Almost missed the jump there. Come to think of it, there weren't like too many 3D platformers back in the day when this came out. Oh, I know we go to the side. Bonus. Sorry, everything. Oh no, doctor took my girlfriend. Which way are we supposed to go? I think I'm getting hang of it. Very rusty. tend to like play these games like slightly blind out of the box. So. Babu Babu. Body blocks do not hurt him. Okay. First boss fight. Remember that much. Oh no. I think the Japanese version had like this documentary of the Bandicoots. Like nature documentary with the game. Because apparently they don't know what the Bandicoot is. Ouch. 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 I think this view is not great for me. Ouch. Moving platforms, all dressed freaky intervals basically. Platformers I ever played were with the Commodore 64, and that was back in the 1980s. So. Ouch. I love how his sandals are. Ouch. Okay. Let's get back to the work. Alright, so age rating. Bring up the criteria. Alright. Anxiety. So S is like suitable for all. I don't think this has like even the torture scene was more like funny than anything that would cause anxiety. So I would classify this as criteria of violence and no sexual content apparently. Of course, I should like play this to give like a total verdict, but so far it feels like it's criteria 12, unrealistic, well, comically exaggerating the mild violence. Okay, let's censor games. List is here. Okay, so let's copy the Crash Bandicoot to the list and give our verdict, which is going to be like 7, and the criteria number is 11. All right. Here you can actually see the other games I've been like reviewing, rating, because there's a lot of censorship going around in the world in these days, and even itch.io like has been banning games that are well legal in most countries. So yep, I'm not a big fan of censorship, and that kind of bans the avoids that kind of prevents games from actually having like a due process and actually having these content ratings that are like just well, in Europe they are like mandatory, but in most countries they are like something that parents can actually take guidance from. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching, and this was Let's Rate Censored Games, slightly lighter game this time. We can rate also like games that we know that are going to have like pretty light ratings. But anyway, I'm very hungry. I'm Peli-Rami. As my day job, I teach ITC skills to the kids, and in the evenings I play games. So anyway, hey,